How's it going, everybody? We are on the Sand Day Trail to Moon Lake. We're going to do an overnight camp out, and we're going to try out a new product today, a nice fire starter, see how that goes. But I believe the trail somewhere is around 10 miles, and try to get some good footage for you, and hopefully see some wildlife out here. But what I've been told by the locals, we got black bears and coyotes, so we'll do our damnedest to stay out of their way. But you guys a couple of shots so you can see the type of wildlife we got up here in the North Country. So let's get headed out. Always keep your eyes open. Not necessarily time for a break yet, but just came up from that small beaver dam up there and found that somebody else decided to use nature to their benefit and made a nice little resting bench. So whoever made this scene watching our video, thank you. A little bit further up the trail here, we find one more beautiful view that you can see for yourself if you get out and get a taste of the outdoors. We were actually just noticing we were getting spot checked by a couple of hawks flying above us. You can't lose out here. It's all natural. There's no traffic, no bosses, just outside, you and a buddy. checking the ground beneath you when you have all these wet leaves falling down like that. We ran across soaking wet logs, soaking wet rocks, covered in moss, extremely slippery. We definitely just ran into a snake back there that almost got stepped on because it blended it so well. But when you're using these sticks, it gives you the ability of not only having to look at the ground, and then being able to look and just see what am I going to fall for. Because a 200-pound guy or heavier at home, you want to be careful of that. Twisting your ankle or getting an injury like that in the middle of a forest or wherever it may be, not a good situation. Hopefully we won't have to show anything on how to get home with a sprained ankle. Alright, so now we've gotten further down the trail. It actually started raining a little bit harder. Into the like sprinkle all day. What I'll do is show you guys how to use the rain protection cart that comes in these High Sierra Summit book bags. On the very, very bottom of the bag, open the tailbone, just unhook the Velcro, pull this out, parachute, and actually, you can take the entire bag, stand it up straight, and just fully wrap everything in. Once you have just about everything covered there, just take the drawstring, continue tightening it, and keep tucking everything in, because you don't want your gear to get wet, especially if you're doing an overnight, weekender, long trip. Now, everything on the back is protected by that tarp. Keep my sleeping bag, clothes, and food dry the way that I need them, so that's a nice little attachment for them to put on the book bag. It definitely comes in use. So while we're waiting to get the water to a boil over there, we brought out pretty much REs, but they're made by Wise. This one is noodles of beef mushroom sauce. Pretty much just tear off the top of the package. Inside there is a small air tube. You want to just take that out of there. And what we're going to do is take the 2 cups of water that we're boiling, dump it inside here, stir it around a little bit, and then it has a resealable Ziploc style seal. We're just going to close up on there, let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes, and then we're going to open it up, stir again, and so in about 15 minutes I'll let you know a taste review on the Wise Company food. Food's done. It's been about 10-15 minutes now. And you see, not bad at all. You see the noodles absorbed a lot of the water. They got little meat chunks in there. Still very hot. Got the light here. That is definitely, I would say that's better than a can of Chef Boyardee. That is not bad at all. Especially for how warm it is. That little cooker boils the water so fast. I'm worried the temperature will drop, but this is really good. The bag is holding all the heat in. It's keeping my leg real warm. Besides the fact that bears might be able to smell this, this is nothing but a good idea. So, thumbs up to Wise product so far. now. Really nice set setup, and that is somewhat envious. I'm not gonna lie to that a little bit. It's pretty sweet. I went the super cheap route and just grabbed a 10x12 camouflage tarp and pretty much just used a $3 rope to sling it between two trees. And at the end of the night tonight, I'll have about a 2-foot by 4-foot cocoon that I'll be trapped in, that I'll be safe inside. That'll block me away from the wind, and the tarp and extremely water resistant, things like that. So looking pretty good so far. We got our stuff ready for dinner. We just got the fire pit set up, nice and safe. Got about a 8-inch deep hole. Put the rocks around it just to control the fire. Now we're pulling out our handy dandy water spigot. We're going to travel about 200 feet or so behind us and grab some fresh water and use that to cook, clean, and put out the fire. So what we'll do is we'll check back in with you in a minute and show you another demonstration of pulling the water. Well, like I said, we're going to grab some water just for putting out the fire. Not really a necessity to find running water since we're not going to be drinking it. Although we do have some iodine tablets that we down to it. But right now, we're just going to see how much water we can make it comes into the jug here. Just dump the bucket. Still a good product.
Well, we learned a very valuable lesson within about 10 minutes. When it is pitch black outside, no matter how close you are to a beautiful view of the lake, it's never a good place to eat dinner. It's anywhere other than at your camp. Stay close to your camp when it's this dark out. It was extremely easy to get turned around. We traveled 55 steps in one direction and decided it was time to turn around because it was so dark. And it took us at least, 10-15 minutes to find our way back. The big ironic piece of the story is the fact that when we stopped, when we realized that we were lost, when we told each other to get ready to spend the night in the middle of the forest, even though we had a nice camp set up somewhere, we were only about 10 feet away from our camp. So, always buy equipment that has illuminative gear, and definitely, when you set up camp, it gets dark, stay at camp till morning. Word to the wise.
Just woke up like 10 minutes ago. As you can see, it's kind of snowing and raining a little bit right now. It was actually worse a couple of minutes ago, but in the new light of the weather situation, we are going to head back to the trail, make sure we get back on the yellow trail, and I stopped somewhere to need a quick bar along the way, but we got about 2 miles left, so let's get headed back to homeland. welcome back, guys. We just completed the show up on Wolf Lake, that's the Sam Day Road, and it took us about an hour and a half maybe, and what I can say is that this trail was by far a lot muddier. I actually ended up picking up a second walking stick along the way because we got to a section where we had to cross probably 5.5 feet, and Beaver Dam just made the water level outrageous, so we had to do a little scenic route, but stuck to the trail. We didn't sprint far off. We did our lesson last night, and other than that, in the 2 days we had to combine mileage of almost 11 miles. So, needless to say, it was an extremely good workout. Next week. So, hope you guys stick with us and watch.